it's always really quiet. Trying to adjust the sound. Don't have my face in this one today because I'm super tired. It's been a long, hot day. But I just thought I would do a little update about an item I talked about before. So before I talked about this makeup, is it going to look backwards or something? Okay, so this Perfect Makeup by Mezze. And so now that I've used it several times, I wanted to be able to talk about it. I think it's really good. It has the little cushion thing there, and you use the mushroom with it. Last time I showed it, it was the instructions they gave were like really vague and weird and didn't make any sense. But it's very easy to use. The mushroom puff, which looks like it needs to be cleaned, I just use a spray, a facial spray, like the coconut water that I like. I use that and I spray it on the puff and dip it in. And what I like about this is that it's a really good tone or color for my face. It doesn't really have color, and I'm super pale. As you can see, I'm really pale. Funny thing is, there's a couple lines here because I was carrying a grocery sack over my arm and it like left some lines. But as you can see, I'm really pale. And this matches really well. Look at that. It doesn't look like, I don't know if the lighting's very good. It's really not very good. But a lot of makeups would look maybe orange or have yellow undertones. And I'm so pale, it would be obvious. But I'm really impressed that it doesn't do that. It does smooth your skin. I can wear it as a foundation. Some people wear these types under their foundation, which to me seems would be really heavy. But I really like it. You can't really tell here, but it does make it seem just smooth, nice, not oily at all. But so I would like to come back now and say that, yes, I would recommend this. And this is, it doesn't have a shade name, but it's number 202. So, yeah, I just wanted to follow up on that. And then something else I wanted to mention that I've been using that I'm happy about. It's called Butter Blush. And it's like a cream to powder. So it's not super powdery and it's also not creamy. It has a weird applicator that has two sides. That's kind of weird. It's kind of a sponge on one side, like a softer sponge on one side and more of a rough sponge on the other. Don't know so much about the applicator, but it is definitely it feels very velvety. I'm not doing this on my face right now, you guys, because like it's been a long day. I don't want to put makeup over makeup that's like wearing off in the sun. It was like 90 degrees here in Seattle. So now this color looks really bad here in this light right now, but it's a, it's kind of a, whoops. It's kind of a, not super pink, kind of a rose tone, but it kind of reminds me of the sand. You know how the sand kind of picks up, you know, luminescent whatever. But the texture is what's really nice. It's so soft. It's definitely creamy, and it smells like suntan lotion a little bit. So that took some getting used to. Like cocoa butter, I guess that's why it's called Butter Blush. And then one more thing I wanted to mention really quick that I've become a super fan of recently is, as simple as it is, are these little face scrubbing silicone discs. So now, like, there's face scrubbing machines that you plug in, you know, they're electronic, and instead of like the old face brushes that were harsh to scrub your face, they have silicone. But these, I mean, they're travel size, and you don't have to be traveling to use travel size. I don't like to use the plug-in. I've never even used one. I can't say I don't like to, but I don't spend the time with a plug-in face scrubber. I just use this. And I put, you know, my face wash on here. I don't know if you could tell, but it has, see these little nubs on it. And I swear it's just like a little face massage. It feels so good. It's so gentle, but it polishes your skin. Feels really good. Just put a good, face wash on there, and it's like a mini massage. So this is one of my favorite things now. I don't remember exactly where I bought it, but it was during when like most things were locked down. So like the only places I was able to go at the time were either Target, Fred Meyer's, Safeway, or Rite Aid. So it had to come from one of those 4 places. So yeah, these are my recommendations for today. All right. Have a good week.